Experience in Old School Runescape is the great unifier. Levels are the milestones that we reach for, the metrics that we measure our success by. Levels are the threads that bring us together.
Woodcutting levels?
69.
My wife left me, and I cannot find joy in anything other than this kid's game.
Nice.
They are the walls that keep us apart. It is safe to say that there is no RuneScape without levels. But what if there was? How's it going, guys? Luke here. Welcome to this new RuneScape series that I want to do. I want to make this one less formal. I'm trying not to I'm not going off of a script. First of all, hi. Second of all, yeah, I just want to talk about what I'm hoping for this series, what does a no XP RuneScape account look like, and then also how I got to where I am right now with this account. I'll give you sort of the background on the training and stuff. So starting off with that first bullet point, what is this series gonna be like? I can describe it through its restrictions and also through its goals. For restrictions, that little thing in the top, if you see experience dropping, if experience is getting added to my account, I cannot do that thing. Sounds kind of crazy because almost everything in this game gives you experience, but I think that it'll be very surprising to a lot of people to see how much potential there is to have fun in this game without gaining experience. And that kind of leads into the goals of my account. My goal is to collect as many collection logs as possible. Oh my gosh, that is legendary. I want to collect as many collection logs as possible. I want to collect as many items, amass as much GP, just have a good time overall. Yeah, I want to do some castle wars eventually. I really like the way the white armor set looks, so I'd probably get that eventually. And also, if you guys didn't notice earlier, I'm not doing this from level 3. I spent a fair amount of time, a funny amount of time one could say, getting these stats up. And each of these stats sort of unlocks a different no XP piece of content for me that I wouldn't have had access to otherwise. I'll go into that more specifically later in the video, but I just wanted to touch on the fact that I am not level 3, I'm level 68. Now for that second bullet point from earlier, how did we get here? I'm going to give you the short and quick of it. For melee, range, and magic, I hung out at sand crabs for a good while. Prayer, I used lava dragon bones on the chaos altar, some of which I got on my own from training magic. Construction, I built thingies, and herblore, I mixed thingies, and crafting, I chiseled thingies, and woodcutting, I chopped thingies. Fishing, I fished fishies. That's all sort of self-explanatory. Agility was a little tricky because it was a lot of winding and releasing and catching toy mice, which is ruthlessly slow. I tried walking over the Falador wall for a little bit, and that was even worse. Eventually, I realized that the Brimhaven agility course going back and forth was going to be good. It was way better than everything else. It took me so long because I had to avoid the Mark of Grace and the agility voucher because they would give me collection logs that I didn't want, And then cooking is probably the one that was most interesting to me because I'm a member of the RS Burns Discord where collectors buy and sell burnt food and items that aren't on the GE. So what I did is with the privilege of starting an account from level 1 cooking with membership, I started off by cooking gnome foods because I looked at the chart that they had for what was selling for how much, and it seemed like gnome foods were going to be really profitable. So I did cook a lot of gnome food. I cooked lots of weird random foods along the way. Spent a lot of time on sea turtles because that was really good profit for burning them. And then along the way, I just got these extra little injections of money from literally burning food, which was super duper nice. It's literally more profitable to burn stuff and sell it than to cook it well and sell it, which I think is such a random classic RuneScape situation. You would not hear that otherwise in a different game. And the last thing I want to note is that I know, so if you guys know me from my other videos, you know that both my real life and my video game life are important to me, and RuneScape by definition is kind of a grindy game. Like, it took me a long time to get these stats, but what I'm kind of hoping from this series is that I can prove that RuneScape is not all about efficiency. It's not all about my XP per hour needs to be such and such or else I'm not going to have fun. This series is to prove that we can have fun even if we don't worry about the experience. We just are here to interact with people. Look at all those people. Look at all the people that are ready to talk to us. We could just go over there. We go over it right now. Well, we won't, but yeah. And that should just about catch you guys up on where the account is now. I know that I said I was going to tell you guys about what each of these skills unlocks me, but I'm gonna go into it more in the future. As you can see, actually, it's changed a little bit since the beginning of this episode 0 because I made a couple changes of mind on what I wanted to add, but it shouldn't change things in the long run. This number at the top, 6,650,275, that's our experience. It's going to stay up there and we're gonna see it until forever. So if you enjoyed this video, please give a like. If you have any questions, sauce a comment down below because I love answering questions. I'm totally here for it. And if you want to see the next one, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it. But also, you don't even need to subscribe because it's uploaded right now. You can click right here and it's going to bring you to the next one because they're uploaded at the same time. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this. All right, go watch episode 1. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good rest of your night. See you later. Bye.